Hello, boys and girls. I'm inside of Google Classroom, and we're going to be creating a Google form. So if I click on classwork and there's an assignment posted called Google Form Creation, we'll click on that and click View Assignment. There is a worksheet. I'll click on that, and this worksheet or checklist has all of the criteria that you must include on your Google form. You must add a title in 2 sections of the form. You must add a name, which must be the type short answer. You must add a date, which must be the type date. You must then add 5 appropriate questions of your choice. 4 of those questions must be multiple choice questions. 1 question must be a short answer question. If you wish, you may add more than the required 5 questions of choice. However, you must have at least 4 multiple choice questions and 1 short answer question. As you complete the criteria for your Google form, please check off the check boxes to the right of the checklist. You also must add a YouTube video and respond to this question: what is the name of the video? You must add an image for each question. The name and the date do not have to have an image by them. You must add an image header. You must change the theme color and then respond: what was the original theme color? What is the new theme color? You must change the font of your Google form to anything but the basic font. Make sure that all of your questions are required. And once you are done, provide a link to your Google form in Google Classroom and turn it in. There are some sample questions at the bottom. You're welcome to use these questions, or you may think of your own questions. To get started with your Google form, you're going to go to Google Drive. Make sure you're logged into your account, and you'll click Drive. You will then click New Form, and a blank form will open up. Let's take a look at the checklist. First thing is we have to add a title to the upper left-hand corner and also to the top center. I'll call this form Mr. Evans Sample Form. And if you noticed, once I typed it up in the upper left-hand corner, it automatically populated in the top center. The first question should be my name. That's number 3. Add a name. Number 4 is add a date, so I'll add those 2. And then over here, it automatically switched to short answer. But if we click on that, we see right here where I can choose. The name should be a short answer, and that also should be required. So right here, where it says required, we'll click on that toggle button so that it's purple. I'll add another question by clicking the plus sign in this right area of my form. This will be the date, so I'll just type in date. And if you notice, it automatically switched that to date. If it doesn't, you can go in here and you can change that to date. This is also going to be required. All questions are required, so make sure you move this toggle button so that it turns purple for all of your questions. Now you must add 5 questions of your choice. 4 multiple choice questions, 1 short answer question. I'll click on the plus sign. My first question will be, what month is your birthday? Now if you notice right here it says short answer question. I'm going to make this multiple choice, so I'll click here and choose multiple choice. Now watch what happens. I'll type in the first month, January. Once I do that, Google gives me some suggestions. It has February, March, April, May. If I click this Add All, it automatically adds all of those months to this question. So that question is done. I'm going to click on Required, and I'll add another question. This question will be, do you have any brothers or sisters? It's already chosen multiple choice, so I don't have to change that. Once again, I have some suggestions. Add all, yes, no, or maybe. So I'll just click Add All. But we don't need maybe. So I'll just click on the X to get rid of maybe. We'll add another question. This question will be, what is your favorite television show? It automatically changed that to short answer. If it did not change it to short answer, I can just click in there and make that a short answer question. And once again, this is going to be required. And now that I think about it, I don't think I made the question, do you have any brothers or sisters, required. So I'm going to click back on that question, and I'll go down here to where it says required. Another thing that I want you to notice is, if for some reason you want to delete a question, you can just click on this trash can and the question will be deleted. I'll click on the what is your favorite television show question and click the plus sign to add another question. This question will be, what color is your hair? We have it as multiple choice. We'll add the choices, black. And for this one, I'm going to add the other option. So I'll click other in case someone has something other than black, blonde, brown, or red. And we're going to make that required. I'll add one more question. We'll click the plus sign. What is your favorite meal? Once again, that'll be multiple choice. You could change that if you wanted to. I'll type in breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and I'll add the other option also. So those are what are required. Let's click on required. Those would meet the criteria for your 5 required questions of choice. The next thing you have to add, let's go to the checklist. It says add a YouTube video. So I'll go back to the worksheet and I'll click on this last question, because if I click on the last question, the video will go underneath that last question. So over here in our menu, we can add import questions, we could add a title and description, we could add an image, we can add a video. So I'm going to click video, and I can either go to YouTube and get the URL for the video, or I can search the video. So I'm going to search a song called Fallen by the band Kess, and I'll click there and search for that. And we have the video right there that I want, so I'll click on that and click select. We can type the name of the video right there. And one thing, I have this circle here so I can center this or make it left or right align. I'm going to put that in the center. Let's go to the checklist and see what else we have to do. We have to add an image for each question. So let's go back to our Google form. The name and the date do not have to have an image, but all the other questions do. So what is your birth month? So I'm going to, right here by the question, there's an image icon. I'll click on that. And I'm just going to do a Google search. I'll type in calendar. And I'll choose one of these. I'll just click on that one right there. And click insert. There's my image. That's kind of big, so I'm going to resize it to make it a little bit smaller. And I'll leave that right here. I'll go to the next question. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Once again, I'll click on the image icon. We'll search. And we have a couple of pictures here. Let's choose this one right here. You click on it, you click insert. Once again, I'll resize that. This one, I will right align. We'll go to the next question. What's your favorite TV show? Right next to that question is the image icon. I'll search television. I'll choose this first television and click insert. I'll resize that. And this one I'll put in the center. And we'll add 2 more pictures. What color is your hair? So I'll click on the question. Right next to it is the image icon. We'll do a Google search of hair color. And we'll grab this picture right here. We'll click on it and click insert. I'll resize that and make that a little bit smaller. And we'll center that also. And we'll add one more. What is your favorite meal? I'll just do a Google search on lunch. Click on the picture, click insert. And I'll make that a little bit smaller also. And we'll center that. So I have my images. Let's go to our checklist. So I've done all of these things, so I'm just going to check these off. I have my video. What's the name of the video? So I'll type that in here. Add an image to each question. I did that. Add an image header. I did not do that. So let's go add an image header all the way at the top. If we click on this art palette or paint palette, it says customize theme. So I'll click on that, and we have theme options. Right here it says choose an image for the header. So if I click on that, I have these images that I can select. So let's say I want to choose this guitar right here. I click on it and click insert, and that goes right in there. I could also upload an image. So I'll just X that out and click choose image again. And this time if I click upload, I can choose an image from my computer. So if I go on my computer and let's say I want to add this image right here, if I can click on that and click open, and then I can drag this around to get what I want, and I'll just click done. And we can see that header has been added to my Google form. Let's go back to the checklist. I'll check that off. The image header has been added. It says change the theme color. Okay. Well, the theme color changed when I added the header, but right now that theme color is blue. So it says what color is the original theme color? Well, right now it's blue. I'm going to change it to something different. So over here it says theme color. I can choose any of these, but I can also click on this plus sign and I can choose some colors from here. So I'll just use this slider. I think I kind of want a purplish theme color, so I'll just choose this purple color right here and click add. So now my theme color has been changed to purple. I'll just go back to my checklist and type in purple. I'll check that off because that is done. Change the font style to anything but basic. We'll go back, and right over here it says font style. It's set to basic, so I'm just going to change that to playful. And I'll X out these theme options right here, go back to my checklist and check that off. It says make sure all of your questions are required. Well, I did that, but if I want to double check, I can just click on all of them. Required, 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 required. The video is not a question, so it does not have to be required. I'll check that off, and it says the last thing is add the link for your form to Google Classroom and turn in. So let's go and see how to do that. Up here where it says send, we'll click on that, and it says send via email. There's a link right there, and embed. We're going to click on the link. If you want to shorten this, you can. You don't have to, and you'll just click copy. That's copied. I'll X that out. And if you go back to Google Classroom, right here where it says add or create, you'll click there. You'll click link, and you'll paste that link in there. Click add link, and then you'll click turn in. If I go to Google Classroom, and I click on student work, and I click on your assignment, I'll see your checklist, but I should also be able to click on your form and click open a new window, and I should see the form that you just created, and it should look something like this. If you have any questions, send me an email or a comment in Google Classroom.